Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Continue chapter 6 and also continue example. Estimate the cost to produce 40 units from 11 to 50 units. Multiple units. So this one, when we find the multiple units, then usually we use cumulative factor, CF. And then this one, asking under learning curve from 11 to 50. Area. So this one is Y, the cumulative cost from unit number 11 to 50. And then this one, 85%. Last class, we calculated B, 85%. So this will be K times initial cost. K times, to get this area, it looks like up to 50. So cumulative factor like CF, 50 means, that means from 1 to 50. So area from 1 to 50. Then to get this part, we need subtract this part. So that left part is this area. Okay. We need from 11 to 50, so subtract up to 10. So this one is up to 10. So this one, CF, cumulative factor, up to 10. That means 1 to 10. Some of you are confused why subtract up to 10. It is like if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, up to 50 like this. So we need from 11 to 50, 11 to 50, from 1 to 50, we need subtract up to 10. So 11 to 50, then we subtract up to 10. The same as like in the question asked you from 6 to 10, then we should from 1 to 10, then we should subtract up to 5. So we need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So subtract up to 5. So this one looks like clear. Do it again. So Y 11 to 50 at 85%. That will be K times 11 to 50. We need from 50 minus up to 10. So this one is cumulative factor 10, cumulative factor 50. So this one, K times, actually the K time up to 50 is cumulative factor 50 minus K times cumulative factor 10. That is the same as K times cumulative factor 50 minus cumulative factor 10. Okay, so far, question? Do you understand how we make this equation?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Valerie. So it is like this. Then we need cumulative factor 50 and cumulative factor 10 at 85%. So chart. The second chart from lecture note, in lecture note, there are two charts, page 5 and page 6. First one is the unit improvement factor. When we find unit cost or time, we use unit factor. But if we find area, then we use cumulative factor, the second chart on page 6, the last page. So from a cumulative factor chart, we need critical cumulative factor 50 at 85, that is 25.51. And then we need cumulative factor 10 at 85, that is 7.116. So plug in 25.51 and 7.116. This is cumulative factor 50. This is cumulative factor 10. So 120, that was K, initial cost. So calculation, 25.51 minus 7.116 is 18.394. So times 120, that is 2,207.
Hello?
Did it freeze up?
Hello.
Yeah, I think it froze.
So he just left.
Let me find out he got spectrum internet.
Let me. I wonder why.
Hold
Maybe
up, I got spectrum. Mine ain't freeze.
I got spectrum too though,
I
but
got
it's still
spectrum
working. Class over.
Well, I'm the host, y'all. It was a good class today. Y'all did good.
Appreciate you. Thank you. See you next week.
See you
We gotta
next
do
week.
this problem first so we can have it for the test next week.
No,
Are
for
we
real.
supposed to have 3 questions per chapter or just 3 questions total?
I think like three problems from each chapter, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
And I think he's gonna use, I think it's like the practice problems. So I think he said we can use like a
Sorry,
Welcome back.
yeah. Suddenly my computer shut down. I don't know why. Okay, I will bring up materials again. Just a moment. Okay. I don't know why. It's the first time this happened. Okay, need this one. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Whatever. Okay, we were there. Okay, so up to this point, do you have any question? Okay, if we don't have a question, then go next. Practice problem. This one. This one is on Blackboard. Okay. After this practice problem, I will we will go another the set of the problem that is previous exam question. So let's do it together. Okay, a company can produce the second product at a cost of 18. And then this practice problem gives you learning percentage 90%. But this one doesn't give us K initial cost. So first we need to figure out initial cost. Let me make sure if it is record. Okay. So first we need to figure out K. So from arithmetic learning curve concept, K, and then Y2, and we don't need Y3, Y4 is doubled. Times B times B. So we know Y2, second product cost is Y2, then 90%, so we know this. So from this relationship, K times B equals Y2. Am I right? K times B equals Y2. We don't know K, but we know B, we know Y2. So K times 0.9, 0.9 equals Y2 is 18. Okay, to get A, what we should do? Divide by 0.9 each side. Then K equals 20. So K is 20. Okay, question so far?
No,
Okay, thank you. So what is cost of producing 20th product or unit? So this one is Y, 20 at 90%. That will be 1 unit. So K times unit factor 20th at 90%. So we know K20, and then we can find unit factor 20 at 90% from the chart. I will bring up chart just a moment. This chart, first chart, unit improvement factor chart, 20. 20 is here, and then 90%. 20, 90% is 6.6342. So 20, oops, just a moment. So 20 at 90%, that is this one. So equals 20 times 0.6342. I will show you answer file. This answer file is on Blackboard 2. So 20 times 0.6342 is $12.68. Okay, so far it is easy, right? Okay, next question. Next question doesn't work. Next question. What is cost of producing the 64th product unit? Still we use unit factor. So that is Y 64 at 90% equals K times unit factor 64 at 90%. So try to find unit factor 64 from the chart. $64 we cannot find. 64 we cannot find. What can we do if we cannot find the unit number from the chart? I said divide by 2. So divide by 2, that is 32. Still we cannot find. Then again divide by 2. then that is 16. Yes, we can find. If we find that one, then unifactor 16, use that unifactor, that is this one. Then from 16 to 32 times 2. 32 to 64 is times 2. So from 16 to 32, we need times b. Then from 32 to 64 times b again. So if we can find the unifactor 16 and then to go unifactor 64, before that 32 times b times b. So that is 64 is unifactor times k times unifactor 16 times b. This one is unifactor 32. Still we need unifactor 64. So one more times b, because here times b once and then twice. Okay. To get 64 using 16 and times b times b. Understood or not? Quiet. Okay, Valerie, what do you think? Can you do it?
I get a little lost with the UF part,
Okay, okay.
but
do it
I
again.
understand the division by 2 part to get the number on the
Okay.
chart.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do it again. Okay, we need unifactor 64. But unifactor 64 we cannot find. Before that 64 we cannot find. So if we cannot find that unit number from the chart, then try divide by 2. That is 32, but still we cannot find. Then again, divide by 2. Then it is 16. Yes, we can find. So if we find, then that is this one. So we use this one, unifactor 16. From 16 to 32 times 2, arithmetic learning curve concept or rule, when it's doubled, unit number doubled, then times b, times b. So we have unifactor 16, and then to go 32, we need times b. This one is 32, but we need 64. So from 32 to 64, we need times b again. So one more times b. So y 64 90% equals k times unifactor 64 is unifactor 16 times b, one more times b. Okay, now who doesn't understand?
Okay, I understood it better that time.
Okay. So hopefully you understood, and then let's go answer. So 64, we cannot find the 64, then divide by 2, 32, still we cannot find, so divide by 2, 32, 16. 16 we can find, that is 0.6561 times B, that is unit factor 32, one more times B, that is unit factor 64. So 0.6561 times 0.9, that is square, equals 0.5314. So unit factor 64 is 0.5314. So times here, then unit cost for 64th unit is 10.628. If you don't understand this arithmetic learning curve concept, when it's doubled times B, when it's doubled times B, if you don't understand, then use this formula. Logarithmic learning curve formula. 20k times x is unit number 64. Then log 0.9 divided by log 2. This is B, 0.990%. And then log 0.9 divided by log 2 is negative 0.152. Power, then that is 0.5314. The same. This part is unit factor 64. So 20 times 0.5314 equals 10.628. Okay, question? If you don't have question, then I can go next one. Okay, next question. What is the total cumulative cost of producing 100 units of product from 101 to 200? So this question asks you earlier from 101 to 200 area. So we will use cumulative factor. So that means equals up to 200, cumulative factor 200 minus cumulative factor up to 100, because we need from 101. So this is why 101 to 200 at 90%, that will be K times cumulative factor bigger one, 200, minus cumulative factor smaller one, 101 minus 1, that is 100. So 100. So cumulative factor not unit, cumulative improvement factor chart, the second one. So 100, 5814, 200, 105, So cumulative factor 200 is 105. Cumulative factor 100 is 58.14. So I will bring up the answer. Okay, Y total cost from 101 to 200 at 90%, that is K times cumulative factor 101 to 200, that is cumulative factor 200 minus cumulative factor 100, not 101, 100. So cumulative factor 200 is 105. Cumulative factor 100 is 58.14. So this one, cumulative factor from 101 to 200 is 46.86. So K is 20 times 46.86 equals 937.2. Okay, question?
No.
No? Okay, thank you. So hopefully you understood. Okay, now another set of questions I will bring up. Just a moment. Where are you? This previous question is also on Blackboard. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes. If you understood well, then you need only 10 minutes to solve these two problems. So just to try, I will give you 10 minutes. Then I will give you answer. So try. If you don't try, then you don't know what you don't know. If you try, then you know what you don't know, and then you can correct, and then you can answer right when you take exam. Okay, now 6:33, so I will be back 6:43. So try, and then if you have a question, then let me have your question, then give you answer. Okay, I will be back 6:43. Okay, I'm back. Any question? Okay, I have a question. To solve this problem, what is the first step? Where you start? Anybody?
I have Y11 with the little
Mhm.
line 60.
So, I mean, to solve this problem, where is starting point? What should you do first?
Don't we have to find B first?
Yes, right. That is right.
Oh,
You know, this problem, actual previous exam question. So when you take exam 1 next week, very similar, almost the same. Change numbers, but others are the same. So, you know, last chapter, when you draw decision tree, at the time I said first step is determine how many options and then how many chances or conditions, like that. So for this problem, you should figure out what is B, learning percentage, and then what is K. So first, you need this concept, K, Y2, 2, and then Y4. 1 to 4, so when it's doubled, times B times B. So K times B equals Y2, then Y2 times B equals Y4. You know Y2, this is Y2, this is Y4. You know Y2 and Y4, so plug in there 4,675 times B equals 3,973.75. From here, divide by 4,675 each side. Then B is what? Anybody has B?
0.85.
0.85. Yes. Thank you, Marissa. So using this one, then we know B, we know Y2. So K times B is 0.85, and then Y2 is 4675 divided by 0.85 divided by 0.85. So K equals, anybody?
5,500.
Yes, right? Okay, so far, do you have a question how to get B and how to get K? Hopefully you, everybody understood. Okay, now, this one, how much is total cost to produce 50 units? We should use cumulative factor. So this one is Y 11 to 60 at 85% equals K times from 11 to 60, this area, that is cumulative factor 11 to 60, that will be bigger one, 60, cumulative factor 60 minus cumulative factor up to 10. So cumulative factor 10. So this one is cumulative factor 60, bigger number, minus cumulative factor, smaller number 11 minus 1 is 10 equals 5500 times. We need chart. Okay, this one is cumulative factor chart. So from this one, we need 10, that is 7.116. We need 60, 29.41. So that is okay, 25.51 minus 7.116. Then let me calculate 25.
Aren't you using a round number? Don't it supposed to be 29.41 instead of 25.5? That's for 50, not 60.
Yeah, that's what I have, 29.41.
Oh, yeah. I made a mistake. Yeah, 29.41. 29.41. I will correct. 29.41, right? Okay, thank you for correction. So 29.41 minus 7.116 equals, this part is 22.294. So 5500 times 22.294 equals 122,617. Now, is my answer right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, questions so far? Okay, good. Okay, erase, then bring up more, higher. Okay, how much is cost to produce the 88 units? 88 units, single unit. So we will use unit factor. So this one is Y 88 at 85%. That will be K times unit factor 88 at 85%. So try to find unit factor 88 from first chart. Try to find an 88, but we cannot find. We cannot find. So 88 supposed to be there, but we cannot find. So divide by 2 equals 44. Still cannot find. So again, divide by 2, then it is 22. Yes, we can find. So we will use K times unit factor 22 to go 44 times B to go 88 times B. So times B twice. So that will be, oops, times unit factor 22 is this one. So 0.4844 times B is 0.85 square or just multiply 0.85 one more. So this part is unit factor 88. So final answer is, I will bring up answer file. Y 88, 85%, K times unit factor 88. Unit factor 88 we cannot find. So divided by 2, 44. Still cannot find. Divided by 2, 22 we can find. The 22 is 0.4844 times 0.8 once and twice. So 0.85 square equals 0.349979. So this is unit factor 88. So unit factor 88. 5,500K times unit factor 88, that is 0.349979 equals 1924.88. If you don't understand this concept, when it's doubled times B, then use logarithmic learning curve formula K 5,500 times 88 unit number, then log 0.85 B divided by log 2, that is negative 0.234465 power, then that is 0.35 approximately, so 1925. So either way, okay. If we understand this arithmetic learning curve concept or rule, then you can use the chart or using formula like this. Okay, any question?
No.
Okay, good. Let me announce about the exam on next week. In next week, regular class, the face-to-face in-person class, will take the exam on Tuesday. And online class, if you prepare to take the exam online on Wednesday, next Wednesday. Question from 3 questions from chapter 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. I gave you all questions like this today's. Just a moment, stop share. So, you know what question will come, and also next Monday, I will give you example questions. So it's almost similar to the actual exam questions. So you will practice with that one. And then the exam is not open book, open note. Instead, you can use one blank paper. Make your own cheat sheet. So using cheat sheet, you can take the so whatever, if you need a formula or a kind of procedure steps, make your own cheat sheet. So it is front and back 2 pages. And what else I can say about that? When you take exam, turning on camera is required, mandatory. Because, you know, this one, online class, and then I teach 2 sections, the same class. I know some of you, I can recognize some of you, but still I don't know who you are. So I will check your ID card. So when you take exam next week, turn on camera, and then I will check your ID. Okay. If you, I recommend if you can come to in-person class and then take exam in person. But whatever reason you take online, then 2 requirements: turning on camera, and I will check your ID. And also, it is not an open book, open notes. Instead, you can use 1 sheet of the cheat sheet, 2 pages. You can make your own cheat sheet. Okay, any question? Okay, I will, let me check your attendance today. Okay, Valerie Martin.
Here.
Okay, I checked. Okay. Amber's iPhone means Amber Bolden. Are you there?
Here.
Okay, thank you. And then Isabel.
Here.
Okay, I checked. Benicia Brown. Are you there? Benicia Brown.
Here.
Yeah, okay, thank
Here.
you. And then, okay, no. Franklin Williams, are you there?
Here.
Okay, thank you. Georgie Rivera.
Here.
Okay, thank you. And Marisa, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. And Ricky Thornton. It's gone. Okay, Samia Harrell.
Here.
Okay,
I'm
thank you. And Tatiana Gary, are you there?
Here.
Okay, thank you. Valencia Pitt.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Valerie Martin. Are you there?
Here.
Okay, thank you. Tyreka.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Anybody I didn't call your name? Okay, I think I called for your name. Okay, that's all, and see you Monday.
Good night.
Good night. Thank
Good
you for
night.
coming.